and welcome to, excuse me, WRPB and WRPB Studios. You guys have been with me a long time. You already know that favorite things for me is real estate and food. Well, today you can't see it, but I got a ton of food in front of me. And it's a place that I go to, and the food is just really good, even though when I had it years ago at a different place, I didn't like it. With me is Eric Yuji from YoYo Asian Street Food.
Hello.
Okay, so I got to tell you, my 40th birthday, 25 years ago, my mom and dad, and they said, oh, we're going to take them out for food, Thai food. And they ordered me pad Thai. And I hated it. And years go by, and I never order it. We go to Thai restaurants and whatever. Then I run into you, and you said, come by. Okay, and I ordered it. Now it's the only thing I order from you. Even though the egg rolls are really good, the spring rolls, they're really, really good. So I said, why don't you come in, and we'll talk about the food.
Okay.
So in front of me is 3 dishes. Obviously the pad Thai. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to hold it up. It's good because it doesn't have. And then this pork
jerky.
Pork jerky.
Yep. We make that with special seasonings right there in the restaurant. Homemade.
And then this is wonton.
Fried wonton, which is also homemade as well. It's got some chicken meat in there, so it's really unique. A lot of people think it's crab ragoon, which we have not on the menu, but that's on the menu, and that's fried wonton.
And this is sweet chili sauce?
Thai sweet chili sauce.
Okay. And then this, I saved for last because it's in that jar. So I'll tell you a quick story about this. And I don't like spicy stuff, so I didn't want it. I brought home a jar for my wife, who says it's probably one of the best spicy type sauces that she's ever had. And I guess that's a main focus for you, is that sauce, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of created by accident. Funny story, we bought a wing joint, and we're a Thai restaurant, right? So YoYo, my business partner, said, I don't want to cook wings. I said, well, that's like committing suicide. We have to cook the wings. So I convinced him to keep the wings on the menu, and I guess he was doing some research on, sauces and stuff, and bam, we've come up with this YoYo sauce. Now, of course, it wasn't in the bottle from the beginning, so it was kind of an evolution. I would ask, clients that came in, what do you think? If we put it in a bottle, would you buy it? So we got really positive response, and then a year and a half later, it's in the jar. We have it in Bravo, local supermarket on Port St. Lucie and Gatlin, and we also sell it in Tradition at the Green Market every Saturday morning from 9 a.m. to 1.
Okay, so my question to you, off the record, is they move you to a better spot after I spoke to
her? Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, actually, yes.
Okay. Because you really were not a great spot when I ran into you there.
No.
So, and my issue was that you weren't in a great spot, but there was a spot for you to be in, and they should have just put you there anyway. But we got you there. You're good. You're good now. Okay. So you got this restaurant. Were you in the restaurant business before?
No. I'm actually an insurance agent. I've been doing it for 19 years. Started off in banking, got my life insurance license in the bank. Went to State Farm. Now I've been with Farm Bureau for over 5 years. So I love it. I love helping people. That's my main thing. The restaurant.
Yeah. Why? Why would you get into the restaurant industry?
Well, interesting thing. I met YoYo he was the head chef at the restaurant Thai in Stuart. And we developed a friendship there, and YoYo found a good opportunity to buy was Wing Bomb at the time over by Walmart, right on US 1 there, next to right where Port St. Lucie Boulevard is. And so YoYo said, we got a good deal on the restaurantt, but I don't know how to run the restaurant. You think you can help me run it? So I said, yeah, well, we worked out all the terms and all that stuff. So, 3.5 years later, we're still doing it. And actually, we're doing better than we were. COVID was really tough. A lot of businesses went out, so we had to borrow money, just like many people. But the thing is, we're picking up momentum. People are starting to, know that there's other foods than just fast food or American food. Or even Chinese food for that matter. Has a lot of flavor. There's a lot of, we can make it how you want it. Less salt, no salt, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free.
Okay, so and I'll give you an example. So when I was going to get the pad Thai, I don't like the peanuts. And that's the way it comes, really. But they said, we'll make it for you without peanuts. Mm-hmm. And I had it. And the problem that I had with it was that after I got the spring roll, because you get the spring roll, I couldn't finish it. Okay? Because it's really a lot of food.
It is.
Though it looks a little small, but it just is a heavy plate. Okay? Whose recipe is this?
That's YoYo's.
Is it?
YoYo's recipe, yeah.
So did you taste his food prior
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I decided to go through at the restaurant, because I'm thinking, okay, we're buying a restaurant that's already existing. They've got a phone number, they have a client base, and YoYo's the cook. I was like, you know, if this doesn't work, then shoot me, but don't do that, because the restaurant business is very tough.
A brutal business.
I didn't know. Had I known, would I have done it again? I don't know. But the thing is, I'm already in it, and I like to be a winner. I like to make things work. So here we are.
Right. And obviously it seems to work because you're still there, and I still go there. So I'm gonna take 2 of these pieces.
Mm-hmm.
I cheated because I had one before, and I'm gonna take a little pad thai.
Yeah.
And this is not for me, because I'm gonna take the peanuts and get rid of them too over there. But I just like the pad thai.
So the pad thai is a rice noodle, right? It's a rice noodle with scallion,
Oh, it's delicious. I don't care what you tell me.
bean sprout. We put peanut on the top if you want, like Wayne said. If you want it, if you don't want it, we can leave it out. Then you can choose your meat. You can do tofu. You can do fish. You can do pork, chicken, all that
Chicken,
stuff.
yeah.
You can do whatever you want, really.
It goes best with chicken. So what I want to do is I'm going to sucker one of my people in. Edgar, you want to come in and try this? Okay. Melissa, come in here. You want to try this?
You're a guinea pig. Come on.
Come on, it's delicious.
very good. Come.
You said it was pate?
Yeah.
Pad thai.
Baby cow.
No, pad thai.
Oh, okay.
Rice noodle.
Oh,
Pate.
okay. Yeah.
Hey, that's like in that
Get
movie.
over here.
Okay.
Right over here.
You guys
Okay.
ever seen that movie with
Famous.
Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner? They're going through a divorce.
Yes.
And they're at the dinner table, and it's like, what is this? And she cooked the dog. Well, supposedly she
The
cooked-
rabbit.
If this is pate, and he goes, what? And she goes, it depends what's in the pate. Woof, woof.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. Wait,
Yeah,
wait.
yeah.
And they messed up the roses. Something.
Yeah, War of the Roses.
Yes, that's what it was.
I forgot the name. Thank you for.
Ah. That's because she's
Reminded me
young
of
and
that.
she remembers.
I know, his brains is getting.
I like it.
Do you?
You like? What do you think?
I really like it.
Now, do you like spicy?
No,
Okay.
I used to, but
So
I like this.
That's the pork jerky. We make that special.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
this is really good.
This is so good.
I've never had this.
Never?
Mm-mm.
Well, that's a jerky. And they make all kinds of different jerkies, right?
Pork and beef.
Do you make beef by you too? Or
Yeah.
just- Oh,
We
okay.
do both. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we do both.
Oh.
I decided the pork. I like the pork better
Okay.
personally, but some people like the beef. I mean, they're both good.
I like the pork.
Yeah, it's got a nice flavor. A
Mhm.
little sweeter.
I think
I like it.
for me,
He's curious over there. He wants.
He
to try.
smells it.
it's the sweetness in this that really kind of gets to me.
Mm-hmm.
And the flavors are really, really good. And those who know me know that if it's green, I don't eat it. So I don't eat any vegetables.
Mm.
So all the scallions and all that stuff, I'm getting my share of vegetables in here.
Which is good for you.
No, this is really good.
All right, so, I mean, now you guys are together, you make this restaurant, and did you have, I hate to say it this way, did you have a plan? Or was it just like, all right, the restaurant's there, we'll figure from here?
Well, to be honest, I didn't actually write down an action plan, which I should have. I do that from time to time, which is good, by the way. You guys should always write down your goals. But I said to myself, I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna do all the steps. I'm gonna learn about the restaurant business, which I did the hard way in some cases, and in the other cases we did the same thing. Networking. You do your networking. You get a good accountant. You learn from other people. And you give awesome customer service, and the food is really good and fresh. So I figured with all that, if I combine those things together, that it's going to be a successful formula for a restaurant.
And look, the key, in my opinion, is customer service first, even before flavor, and then flavor. And you have both. I have yet to go in there and not get a good meal, a little more than I can usually finish. And that's the lunch portion. And then whoever you keep bringing in there to as cashier or server
Mm-hmm.
is always pleasant.
Lindsay.
Always nice. Always
Go see
sweet.
Lindsay.
Okay. Sometimes I go in there and you're there working on your farm insurance stuff.
Yes.
This is like a secondary office for you.
Yeah, actually, I do a lot of client appointments there too. So, if you'd like a quote, we do auto, home, life. I can come to you or come to the restaurant, and I can work with you.
What else is on the menu at the restaurant?
We've got different categories. We've got curry, right? And keep in mind, all of these dishes you get to do with no spice, or you could do with a lot of spice. Just depends on what you're comfortable with. So we got the curry. We got different types of curry. We have stir-fry noodles. We have the chef special, which would be your pork belly or your crab fried rice. We have regular soups. We have noodle soups. We have stir-fry. I mean, so we got chicken wings. I feel everyone likes chicken wings.
I was just going to say,
Yeah.
Yo-Yo don't want to hear it, but we have chicken wings. He don't
Yeah.
want to hear it.
Yeah.
You still have chicken wings. Chicken wings are interesting because a lot of people don't know the story of chicken wings. Chicken wings, first of all, the butchers years and years ago used to pay you to take them. Then bars would put them on the counter like they do peanuts. And now chicken wings are a fortune.
Wow.
Okay?
I didn't know that story.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah. Chicken wings were like a giveaway. Chicken wings, now, let me ask you this, because you're in the industry and we've seen increases in everything. How is that affecting in business?
I think it's affected everyone down, it just trickles down to everyone, and from gas to food to products, and then the supply chain problems, whatever those are. So yeah, I mean, we've seen, in the past year and a half, we've seen like a 40% increase. So we've had to do a couple increases. We haven't gone that drastic, but I think we're at a place now where we feel comfortable where we can stay for another year.
Just off the record, guys, I went in there in the beginning and I yelled at him because he wasn't charging enough.
Right.
Right?
Right.
For what? And it's still not enough for what you get, because this really, 2 people can probably eat this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And it's delicious over and above that. But I used to go in there for what I would spend at McDonald's. I got healthier food and better food.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do fast food anymore. But I still, a lot of times I'm in a rush. And Yo-Yo Asian street food, it's not fast food, but the service is quick.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really what makes it really attractive for me, because I have a lot of things to do and most people are busy. They want to get in and out. But for me, I want to savor the flavors and I want to enjoy my meal. And I can sit there and enjoy my food, or I can take it out with me.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I stop there on the way home and take it home. What's the biggest seller?
Well, biggest seller is probably going to be the pad thai, I would say, and the pho. The pho is actually a very big seller. The pho, tomato, very big seller. Those
Pho is like tofu stuff?
No, well, you could put tofu in. It's like a soup. It's
Oh,
like a
okay.
noodle soup. Yeah, those are really big sellers. We have a lot of top items, but the pad thai is right up there.
So it's really like a fusion type foods, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Um,
More Thai, but yeah.
who's your clientele?
Clientele, we have all types, to be honest. It depends what time of day it is. We get college kids, we get married couples, we have older people. So we really have a nice mix, I think, of all. And it's funny because the younger generation is actually referring their parents into the restaurant. So I found that to be a very interesting dynamic. And, our mission statement, when I opened the restaurant, the mission statement was to provide the healthiest, freshest food in St. Lucie County, Asian food, we'll say, to all of St. Lucie County, with a vision of being the premier Asian restaurant in the state of Florida and then eventually throughout the U.S., which is so possible.
It's not impossible. You already have, off of the board, you already have your sauce that most people find amazing,
Mm-hmm.
because it's really the only thing that you sell at the tradition market.
Right.
Okay, so it must be selling really well. And then you have a supermarket that took it in.
Mm-hmm.
And if you know anything about supermarkets or most places, every space is real estate. And to give up that real estate, it has to be a product that's going to bring in money to them.
Right.
Forget you. They really want that space, to rent that space to you, basically, and make the profit from you. So that tells me a lot there. But more than that, my wife tells me whatever she wants to tell me, and I have to listen. But she loves the sauce, and spicy for me. The flavor is really good, a little spicy for me, and everybody's different.
Yeah.
But the food is amazing, and the pad thai is just like wonderful. All right, how do people find you?
So if you want to come see us, we're right there on US 1, so it's 10923 South US Highway 1. That's right by Walmart. So if you're on US 1 and you pass Port St. Lucie Boulevard heading south, you're going to see it right where Leonard Road is. So whether you're heading north or south, turn into Leonard Road. You'll do a little loop around back to get to the front, because Walmart, you know how they are. They have control of everything. So you got to go around back. So just turn into the plaza, go around back. You'll see it has a Yo-Yo sign. It'll take you right there. We're right next to the nail salon. There's a vape shop right there. There's a GameStop, and that's where we are.
Mystical Treasures.
Mystical Treasures. Yeah, there's a bunch of good shops in there.
Yeah. Everybody, you got to try this food. I really just want to get rid of you guys so I can eat some of this food. I want to thank you for coming on.
Thank you, Wayne.
Everybody have a great day. We'll be right back. Check out the food. It's delicious.